Hello and welcome back to the Xbox Hut. A girl once told me that I'm a total pervert for liking big boobs. So I asked her, what's your favorite color? Purple? Exactly, my favorite color of boobs is huge. You must watch a lot of porn. No, I play video games. With boob sliders. What is wrong with you? Oh, I'm a total pervert. I wasn't denying it or anything, I just wanted to jangle your mental nutsack. The second DLC pack is out for Destiny, and with it came some hype that they would really bring new, fresh content that changed the way you play Destiny. Nope, it doesn't. Here's the rundown. New story missions take you through a thinly plotted but at least cohesive story about hunting down a fallen traitor of the Awoken. You basically hunt him down and capture him. Again, thin plot, but delivered cohesively enough that I only played through the story missions once and knew exactly what was happening each step of the way. A step forward compared to the dark below in keeping you informed. Additionally, and more importantly, 2 new modes have been added. One of them is Prison of Elders, a co-op arena with randomized arenas and rule sets applied. It's interesting at first, but once you get a grip on all the variations, it gets boring rather quickly. The higher level versions bring alterations to the variations, such as extra bosses, but don't have matchmaking, which is a miss in my book. Next is the new Crucible mode, Trials of Osiris. However, this mode is for Crucible hardcore purists, and it's basically a weekly tournament, and without matchmaking, I admittedly don't know any Crucible purists. And I'd just get my butt kicked by people who play Destiny all day anyway. Speaking of the Crucible, new maps for House of Wolves have been added, and there's some insane complexity to these maps that admittedly required teamwork and strategic knowledge of the map. Nice touch, but sometimes I returned to older map cycles because simple maps means more intense combat. A new strike has been added, and while nice, it's nothing to write home about. Its best feature is its mostly claustrophobic layout, forcing some serious on-the-fly maneuvering. Lastly, new Tier 2 equipment is added, and the main positive is that they actually tried to create weapon variations this time. This is also a step forward from the Dark Below, marking an attempt to create a more visually diverse lineup of weaponry originally lacking. They also beefed up a pike, give you an ugly but useful handgun, and give you another example of what the game would be like in its originally planned third-person shooter mode. The biggest change is the increase in max level to 34. This is not achieved as easily as it sounds. You require Etheric Light for non-exotic armor. Etheric Light is gotten from doing high-level Prison of Elders, Trials of Osiris, and/or Nightfall strikes. This means you need your friends, and if you are more of a solo player like me, it's basically out of the question as there is no matchmaking for anything I just named. You'll have to wait for the Iron Banner event, but that means you'll be going against players better equipped than you until you get the light you need. In other words, make friends if you want to reach level 34. Fortunately, ascending exotic equipment is a hell of a lot easier. Just get exotic shards from Xur and you're good to go. The good news about all this ascension is that it applies to old equipment as well, making old outdated weapons relevant again. But this new sawtooth machine gun did make me giggle. The story missions have you backtracking over known territory, with the final boss being in a location that was leaked a long time ago, proving all of this DLC is, once again, stuff that was originally part of the main game even if you couldn't access it. I'll cut to the chase. If the original game had launched with both of these DLC packs as part of the original game, I would have scored the original game even higher. Content and repetitive grinding were the biggest culprits over such a small amount of content. While I can tell some adjustments have been made to the equipment system as a way to adjust for original content being separated from the main game, there is really no viable excuse other than trying to stretch content out at the cost of your wallet. However, as far as DLC goes, this does bring more variety to the mix than the last DLC. And if you like Destiny, you've probably already been playing this. On the flip side, if you are still on the fence and have interest in Destiny but have not purchased it yet, wait until the full game and both DLC packs can be had for a maximum of $60 total. If you can find it cheaper, good on you, but at $60 for all of it, it'll last you a very long time and have quite the variety of content to get you $60 worth. I give the Destiny House of Wolves DLC a 6.5 out of 10. That's it for today. Subscribe for more Xbox One content patched into your brain. See you next time on the Xbox Hut.